I'm Mary Hammonds. This is Barbara Rawls. Today my guest is going to be Jerry Pierce and Jonathan Paine, and we're going to be talking about the PrinceHall Mason BrotherHood. If you would, Jerry, would you like to introduce yourself? Also, I don't want to forget my Zoom friend, my brother, is Mr. Shelly Bothwell. He's zooming in with us. I don't want to forget him. Hey, Shelly.
Hey, Mary.
If you guys don't mind, if you could, please just introduce yourselves, give us your name and the name of your lodges and everything, and we'll go from there.
I'm Jerry Pierce. I'm in PrinceHall Lodge jurisdiction of Georgia, Pulaski Lodge number 319. The district is Statesboro District number 18.
And my name is Jonathan Paine. I am in Truthful Lodge number 375, also a part of District number 18 here in Statesboro, Georgia. I am the worship master for my lodge. Also transcends into the present.
I am Shelly Bothwell. I am from Triangle 293, out of Triangle, Virginia, the 31st Masonic District from the Grand Lodge, Virginia. And I'm currently sitting in the senior deacon spot.
Okay. If you could go into a little details about us, because it is different. PrinceHall and Mason is a little different, correct?
PrinceHall Mason, I think she's talking about PrinceHall Masonry and four-letter Masonry. That's ancient, free, and accepted Masons and free and accepted Masons. On PrinceHall Masonry, there is some differences in our guidelines and our charters. We're not the same. Most white lodges would fall on that.
Okay.
But there are some black lodges under the four-letter lodges.
Okay.
And the only reason what makes it different, you have the AF and AM, which was the first, and PrinceHall transcended off of that as well, and that's when the PrinceHall Lodge, that's when PrinceHall started F and AM, and basically dropped the A because free and accepted meaning he wanted, anybody to be able to be a part of it. So it wasn't any kind of race or any kind of discretion with, color and all that stuff. So that's why the A got dropped off, and with PrinceHall is F and AM because you want to make it equal to everybody.
No discrimination.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shelly, is that along the lines?
Yes, that's along the lines. Free and accepted Masons. Basically, PrinceHall Masonry basically founded by PrinceHall. By an African American free, let's say this, a free black man back in 1817, right before the Revolutionary War.
Okay.
We got I don't have the date right off the top of my head.
September 29th, 1784.
That's awesome, you guys knowing that history. That's important for a lot of people to know where it came about and stuff. Yeah. Do anybody want to elaborate how they came about wanting to become, or how they was,
Why?
Well, like with me, I started out in a small town in Aberdeen, Mississippi. That's where my home lodge is, and being a part of Knights of Pythagoras and all that. And my grandparents, was a part of it. My whole family is in it, and that's how I got started.
Okay.
I became a Mason because I saw my dad as a Mason. And all of my childhood, I saw those brothers and things that they did in the community and some of the other stuff that probably people wouldn't say is attractive to Masonry. And I just liked the brotherhood that they had and the way they got along and the way they helped each other out. Some of those guys came to my dad's house and did repairs for free.
Okay.
And when I became 21, I asked Daddy about joining the lodge. That's when I became a Mason.
Well, my father was a Mason, and I really wasn't interested in the beginning. I ain't gonna lie. I seen him dress up, go out to meetings and stuff like that, but it was kind of separate, from the beginning. So when I my first stint in the military, I met some brothers there. I got kind of interested in, masonry a little bit. Then it fell off.
Okay.
It fell off. But when I got out of the Army and came back and was looking to find myself or involve myself with something positive, then I started meeting different brothers. The things they was doing, the things they was talking about, and then I became more interested in masonry.
Okay.
So that's how I got into it. To fellowship, giving back to community, and along that line, that's how I kind of got into it. Plus, like I said, my father was one, and that was kind of the ground floor for me to become a Mason.
Can you elaborate a little bit on some of the things that you guys do as far as in the community? I know you is in a biker, you ride and do some couple things with, Can you tell us a little bit about that?
For myself, my journey in masonry is the things that we do, because I've been doing this for a long time, for a very long time. And when I joined the Marine Corps, I met a lot of brothers. So a lot of things giving back community. One big thing that people don't know that we do. We give out scholarships. We give out scholarships on the level of the lodges. You give out scholarships from the district, and you give out scholarships for Grand Lodge. So most lodges will have a scholarship fund, right? And all they have to do is, like any other scholarship, apply for it. Right? And a lot of people don't apply for it because they don't think about where they can get that money from. But we have money every year. We go out and do fundraisers to raise money for our scholarship funds, to raise money to support other events. For us up here, we do scholarships. We support, along with the Divine Nine. I don't know if anybody know who the Divine Nine is. That is the frat, the sororities, Sigmas, the Qs, the Deltas, and all that. It's the Divine Nine, the Black sororities. So we work hand in hand with them, and there's an African slave cemetery up here that we meet up once a month and clean up and try to get it set because it's hidden, right? And we do stuff along with trying to register kids for school, do book bags for kids and stuff along that line to be a positive image within the community.
Okay.
That's some of the things that we do up here.
That's awesome. I mean, giving back to the community, that's important, because that was one of the things that was always mentioned to me from knowing some of the brothers that they do some of those things. I don't know what you guys actually do here, if y'all want to elaborate on that.
We basically do the same thing when it comes to scholarship. We give out scholarships on the district level and on the Grand Lodge level. Not much so on a lodge level, because basically what every lodge do is send out that student's name and submit that to the district, and they pick from there. And also we go out and we get more involved with the community. Might do well, I'm gonna speak on my lodge. We do street cleanups. We do like food drives. Like today, help the community hand out masks and kind of cut down on the COVID-19, the spreading of it, because here in Statesboro, it's spreading very rapidly. So we, helping out with that. And like I said, we just held a food drive probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago for the community, because you have a lot of people that's suffering. You have a lot of kids that's not in school right now that might be missing a meal. So why not, support the community by giving back to them by preparing, something small, a small meal.
This is the time for it.
Yeah, this is time for it. This is time for it. We all suffering right now. So we do, it's the small things. What about you, though?
In my life, we trying to get things together, but last year what we did, the widows, the brothers who's died in our lives, we did go and see them for Christmas and gave them ham and some other stuff. It just because those brothers, they was part of our lodge when
Right.
Okay.
when they passed.
Right.
So we're trying to make sure the widows are taken
Still
care of.
taking care of.
But we do have plans to work and help with book bags for the children, pens and paper.
Okay.
Some of the stuff that
Back to
matters.
school.
Yeah, back to school stuff.
Yeah.
And what I would like to do is try and go in with a barber shop and make donations to get children who's less fortunate to get haircuts,
Yeah.
boys' haircuts, and maybe even some of the girls with the beauty shops.
Mhm.
Make sure they have a nice
That'll be good.
hair do for
Go back to school.
you know, everybody want that do.
Yes, you need that, dude.
That's it.
And also one of the biggest things we do in every lodge, probably do this as well, is giving back during, the holiday seasons.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
got Thanksgiving, got
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, in every lodge, participate in, picking, whether it's 2 or 3 families and provide, everything for the kids. They can have 4 kids, the whole 4 kids, got all the, Thanksgiving dinner, and got the Christmas,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
so.
Now, how you go about selecting the families to do this work?
Basically, reach out to the different, like with my lodge, we reach out to the Department of Children's Services,
Okay.
and they'll give us some names of struggling families,
Okay.
that they know need the assistance, and we'll go from there.
Okay.
That's good information to know. We probably put that in the credits and everything.
Right.
They can give you if it's okay to give you guys the different lodge. And also with you too, Shelly, and up there in Virginia. So people can be able to get in touch, with the different things that you guys are doing.
We have a website, right? Like you mentioned, we do some of the things like we do Christmas, or we do a Thanksgiving basket,
Okay.
right? And the brothers, we go out and solicit businesses, right, to donate turkeys. And we work hand in hand with our sisters from the OESs, chapter up here,
Mm-hmm.
and we do a Christmas basket. Then we go, other events that we participate in, like Wreath of America. We go out to lay out wreaths on National Cemetery for the veterans around the Christmas time to the Arlington Cemetery, and we pick them up. We go work with Salvation Army, go out to raise money, get on the bell and ring, and we do stuff along that line also.
So that's a lot of good things that everybody seems like they're doing, and that's a good thing. And that was one of the things that I wanted to showcase that and let people know, with the brotherhood and everything. But we also have some people, of course you guys know that, think that it's a secret society. And if you guys don't mind speaking on that a little bit, to try to clear up a little misconceptions of some of the things that you guys can speak on. And we can't talk about, but what you can.
Masonry is not a secret society. It's basically a Bible-based fraternity. But now, if you're not a Mason, now you can't come to our meetings. So the meetings is private.
Yeah.
But we're not a secret society.
Okay.
And that's the most I can say about that part, because some people are gonna think wrong about you. No, man.
Anything you do.
That's just like if you see a person in a non-denominational church, they're gonna talk about the Baptists.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you can't stop people from talking
That's
and
right.
having their own
Right. That's right.
opinion.